If there's one thing that has characterized Kenya since independence, is the spirit of Harambee and pulling together at all times. In fact, to be absolutely honest from a public policy point of view, I am very saddened because recently, because of certain things we have been doing, we have introduced very, very bad words in our public sector lexicon, like free primary education, free maternity. There's nothing free. It is subsidized. And we started at independence, build huge schools using the Harambee method, organized ourselves and carried ourselves along. Immediately the Muzungu left, we dusted ourselves and carried ourselves along and moved with our country forward. As a country, we have always learned the spirit of standing together and behaving as a family. And every time we have a challenge such as we do right now, we come together and we stand together. And we always succeed because we stand together. We always work together. If there is something that is a fundamental character of Kenya, is standing together. And now, if you may allow me, you indulge me to say this, I'm actually very happy from also a public servant's point of view that, you know, when we enacted the constitution, the new constitution in 2010, we unfortunately brought along another funny spirit, you know, that said we are officers that are called independent, we have government, we have others. Until, you know, fortunately, because we have come of age, we have realized one thing: we all belong to one family called Kenya. We are public servants. We work under statute and laws that allow us to exercise a certain measure of autonomy in doing certain things, but we are one. And it's amazingly gratifying to see that we are all seated together here with, you know, commissions, focusing on one thing, which is, you know, fighting COVID, and, you know, facing one direction. Because we have come sometime from a history where, in certain cases, certain independent officers face this direction while the others face that one, as it were. So I want to encourage you as fellow Kenyans that this is the way to go. We work together. And on behalf of my chairman at the fund, Madam Jane Karuku, on behalf of His Excellency the President, I want to thank you very much. And I will deliver your message both about the check and your spirit to both the chair of the fund and the President. And thank you so much on their behalf for your commitment. And lastly, make this assurance to you that we will account for every coin that is entrusted to us. We actually have already appointed 2 audit firms, and they agreed to come and contribute their services as their service, you know, to this fund. So Ernest & Young, PwC, and the others are going to come, several actors who are going to come in and audit. We will publish, we swore, all of us, members of this fund, that we will publish the accounts and we will make sure every single coin that is entrusted to us is accounted for. Because that is what will encourage other people to contribute tomorrow when there's an issue. Because oftentimes people get discouraged because they give resources that are not accounted for, and they are all misused. None of us in that fund is paid an allowance. None of us takes a sitting allowance. We take nothing. The President appointed us to serve, and we are so happy to do it. None of us asks for anything, and we take nothing in addition to the service that we are paid for, that is supported. So I thank you.